Get ready with me as I tell you about the CMP Molodi Mentorship Program. So I'm just going to be getting ready for my day. I have rehearsal today, and I'm also running a few errands today because it's getting closer to graduation. So I'm going to be running a few errands and stuff like that. But while getting ready, I would tell you about the CMP Molodi Mentorship Program and answer a few questions that a lot of people have about it. So first of all, what is the Molodi mentorship program? Wow, I just can't speak right now. First of all, the Molodi mentorship program is an amazing opportunity to not only learn, but get hands-on experience in a lot of different fields as it comes to the performing arts and just the arts in general, in many different aspects of it. For example, I'm doing arts administration, so I'm basically learning how to apply for grants, how to write grants, how to run a business, and how to facilitate a space where people can create art. So that is what I'm doing, and that is why I decided to join the mentorship program, because I just knew it would be a fantastic opportunity for me. Not to mention you get some money at the end of it, which is an added plus. Obviously, that's not why I joined the program, but it's just a fantastic opportunity for me to learn and perform with Molodi, and I'm just really excited for the year to come. I think one of the questions was, what are you most excited to learn about? I'm most excited to learn about essentially how to run a business, because my goal in life is to eventually create my own cultural arts center where I could create cultural and community center, where I could create a space where children can come and practice the arts and kind of get an escape from the hood and all the bad things in the world, and where they just have a place to escape. And not only that, where they have a place to learn and grow in their art form. Not only that, but a place where they feel safe and supported in as many ways as possible. For example, I hope to have a tutoring station when I create this cultural arts center, like a creativity corner type thing. Not a creativity corner, more like just like a tutoring station where people can receive help on their homework, as well as just get basic skills down and things like that. And I'm just excited to really learn about how to create and facilitate an environment where people can learn about the arts. The next question is, what has driven you to explore your artistry and creativity in different realms of the arts and entertainment industry? That is an amazing question, because personally, since I was younger, I've had a creative sense. I guess not sense, but I've had a creative drive. Even when I was younger, I would do little performances for my entire family in the living room, and I would do artwork for my parents and family members for their birthdays and things like that. So what has driven me has really been love, and other people, because I love to see the reaction of people, and I love to make people happy. So when I'm performing, or when I create something for them, or when I paint and give it away to somebody, or when I create something and it makes someone else happy, it just fills my heart with happiness. So that's what continues to drive me to keep doing any form of art, because seeing other people's receptions, what's the word? Seeing how people perceive my artwork makes me really happy, because my artwork is always intended to make other people feel happy or feel as though they have an escape or someone that's there to support them. So yeah, that's kind of where I stand on that question. What does your family think of the work you are doing as an artist? My family loves the work I do as an artist. I was blessed to have a family who is extremely supportive when it comes to things like that. They never told me that I would be unsuccessful in the arts or that I couldn't make a career out of it. So I'm super, super blessed to have a family that is like that. Not everyone is, so I just know that I'm extremely lucky. But with that being said, that's kind of really all I have to say about that question. What are your feelings about the art of body percussion? I freaking love body percussion. I've known Mr. Jason since I was either 10 or 11, and I kind of fell in love with it ever since then. I thought it was this coolest thing ever. Like, I still think it's extremely cool, but I just thought it was so fascinating how you could essentially compose your own music with just your body. I always thought you had to create music with like a guitar, a drum. Like, I knew there was different types of drums. For example, I've done African dance, so I knew that there was African drums and other non-traditional instruments, but I didn't know that you could create the rhythms and the beats similar to those of African drums just with your body. And I think that's so cool, especially because African dance and African drum and body percussion originate from Black people. I think that connection really makes me excited about the art of body percussion. Additionally, I think Black culture and like Black diasporic culture, so Black cultures from around the world are just so beautiful. So seeing it in many different ways around the world. For example, here in the United States, it's body percussion that's widely seen throughout many African American spaces, is really cool and fascinating. So I'm really excited to really in-depthly do a body percussion, because I've kind of done it here and there, but I've never really done it in depth and really focused on it. So I'm super excited for that. What's the next question? What are some things you have that have come naturally to you while learning body percussion? To be honest, nothing has come naturally to me while learning body percussion. The only thing that I would say has come natural to me are the body rolls. So anything with a body roll, I understand, because like, I just understand how to do a body roll. Like, this is basic steps I understand. However, placing them together is like what trips me up. Additionally, I'm really good at memorizing the rhythms because I have such a strong connection with African dance and African drum. I've done it essentially like my whole entire life. Because of my exposure to rhythmic things, I have a really good sense of understanding and knowing a rhythm. So I always can memorize a rhythm. It's just executing that rhythm in my body is the difficult part. So I'm still working on that, and I'm going to continue to practice so that I don't go on stage feeling embarrassed or anything of that nature. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to say about that question. What are some things that have been difficult to pick up in body percussion? Again, it's just like executing it, and like figuring out how to execute it the way it's supposed to be. For example, I can mimic a rhythm just with my hands and my mouth, but utilizing my whole entire body to create a sequence of rhythm is pretty difficult, especially when I'm trying to execute it exactly how Khalid did it, or exactly how Mr. Jason did it, or exactly how Miss Danielle did it, is difficult. So I think that is probably my struggle. What is the next question? What do you hope to get out of these 3 months? 3 months? Wow. I honestly thought it was much longer than that, but I guess it is 3 months, huh? I guess what I hope to get out of this is, that's a really in-depth question, because I feel like you get so much out of this program that I can't truly choose one thing that I hope to get out of this. I honestly just hope that I absorb everything that's given to me, and that I truly gain from what I learn in this mentorship program, which I know I will gain a lot of knowledge in this mentorship program. I just hope that I'm able to truly comprehend what I learned in this mentorship program so that I could utilize it in my future. And yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. I'm gonna finish getting ready though, and yeah, that's kind of, I think those are all the questions. Yeah, those are all the questions I have. So with that being said, you're just gonna finish getting ready with me. I'm just using some powder. At first I put on some deodorant and of course some perfume. Did I put on deodorant? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I put on deodorant. I'll put on some more deodorant if I didn't put on deodorant already. Sorry, I was so focused on the like Q&A portion of this get ready with me. I kind of wasn't paying attention to what I was actually supposed to be doing, which is getting ready for rehearsal. So with that being said, oh, I dropped my beauty blender. With that being said, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience thus far in the mentorship program. This Sunday, I'm going to a shoot with Mr. Thru, and I'm super excited. It's going to be at a motel, and I'm basically just going to be observing and helping out as best I can, if I can at all. Which is going to be super fun because I've never done like a shoot or filming of any kind before. Well, I have. I've been in a professional film once before. However, it's different when you're behind the scenes compared to when you're performing in it, I think. So I'm excited to see what the behind the scenes is like. So I'm going to see that this weekend with Mr. Thru. What else is there to say? So far, I'm struggling, man. I've missed 2 rehearsals, and I feel so bad about it. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me in the butt, which it's probably going to. I still have to catch up from the first rehearsal I missed. But since I missed one just recently, I have to really go, I just really have to practice on my own personal time, which is kind of the difficult part because I have very little personal time. So just trying to manage the time that I have and how to utilize that time is going to be a struggle, but I'm going to figure it out. And, well, I kind of have to figure it out because the Juneteenth performance isn't that far away now that I'm thinking about it. We have like a month left of rehearsal, and then the performance is at the beginning of June because June 19th isn't that late into June, I guess, at least in the way I view it. It's closer to the beginning of June than it is the end of June. Hopefully my makeup turns out okay. But I like a lot of blush, so if I look pink, that's why. So yeah, but thus far, I'm sorry it stopped filming, but as I was saying, I'm a little behind when it comes to learning all the steps, so I'm pretty nervous about that part. Like, I hope that I'm not disappointing anybody, especially Mr. Jason, because I've known him for so long. Like, I feel like he has a really high expectation for me, and I'm scared that I'm gonna not meet that expectation, even though, like, I'm sure I'm doing just fine. I'm just, like, in my head about it, but, you know, I'm always in my head about things, which you'll come to realize as I do these video journals. I think my next video diary, I'm gonna actually be rehearsing like what I need to catch up on. So I'm probably gonna do that soon. If I have time today, I would do that today. That's cutting it a little close, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out because I have rehearsal today until 8:30, and then, well, I have to run errands with my mom first because I have to get my suit tailored for graduation. I have to find an outfit for my last LVA show because if you didn't know, I go to LVA, Las Vegas Academy of the Arts, and my last dance show is this weekend, so I have to actually look nice for that, especially because it's a big occasion. It's my last show, so I have to actually look presentable for that one. In the past, I've also done really good outfits. However, my camera keeps shutting off, so I'm just gonna end this video here. But I hope from this video you learned a little bit of something about the CMP Molodi Mentorship Program. And if you're considering joining next year, I 1000% recommend it. I know I'm gonna have a great experience, and I'm gonna document it all for you. So if you'd like to see more, I hope you enjoyed this documentary, and I hope from this documentary you get a better understanding of the mentorship program, and I hope you enjoy our Juneteenth performance. So that's all I have to say. Bye. Also, PSA, I did put on deodorant. Don't get it twisted.